So the US dollar is not falling. It is sinking incredibly fast. This is wild. I have a few statistics and some data that I want to share with you. First of all, First Republic Bank has collapsed and shut down. JP Morgan Chase just acquired them and bought them. What does that mean? This is the second largest bank failure in American history ever. And it comes right after the SVB bank failure, and there are a few other failures that were smaller in the banking industry. So this is monumental. On top of that, Twitter founder Elon Musk, owner, he's not the founder, owner, Elon Musk says that the fate of the US dollar is sealed. So for all of you out there who are like, oh, everything's good with the American dollar, it will never crash, the data just doesn't agree with this. I'm going to link a few articles below, but here's the craziest piece of information that I found online. And mind you, this is not financial advice. I am just sharing my opinions, and I'm sharing what I see with you today. So in the past few decades, the US dollar has fallen rapidly. It's decreasing ever since 2000, right? And so it was steadily declining, but then something crazy happened when this war started with Russia, right? The Ukraine and Russian war. The US placed these sanctions on Russia, and since they placed those sanctions, Russia was like, wow, we can't really do anything. We can't access our money. We're going to have to get off the US dollar. Now, when other countries in the eastern part of the world saw that, they were like, oh no, we can't trust the US dollar either. So now you have this thing called BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, plus 19 other countries that want to join in, right? Where they are trying to destabilize the dollar and form their own currency. And I think it's less about just hating America, right? But it's more about survival. Like, you can't survive with America putting sanctions on the world. So right after the Ukraine and Russia war that is still going on, the dollar took a quicker plunge to the bottom than ever in the past 10 years. So check out the links below. I'm going to include that data and the statistics for you. But the fate is sealed, just like Elon Musk said. Before I end the video, I'm going to read to you guys just the intro of the blog. Tesla founder and Twitter owner Elon Musk has thrown his suggestion that the de-dollarization narrative is inevitable. And so this is an entrepreneur, a wildly successful businessman. So he knows a little bit about finance, y'all. And the result of the US using the currency as a weapon on the world stage is over. In a Twitter post, he further alleges that the way the greenback has been weaponized as key economic sanctions on other countries will soon have a negative impact on the US, which it already has with hyperinflation. The tech billionaire entrepreneur says other countries at some point will no longer want to use the US dollar to free themselves from dependence on America and its diktats. So, actually, I'm going to read one more paragraph because this is good. Based on data from Morgan Stanley since 2001, the dollar had slipped considerably in world trade. De-dollarization is real, and it's happening fast, the user said. Dollar share went from 73% in 2001 across the world to 55% in 2020. Now, here's the real crazy part. Since sanctions launched on Russia, de-dollarization is 10 times faster than the previous 2 decades. So tell me below, what do you think that means for the US economy and for the global economy? Let me know down below.